I have like way too much stuff. Oh, and my keys are, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm not even a dad and I'm making dad noises. Alrighty, so we made it all the way to Aiden's. Basically, they're doing all their brakes right now, and I've decided I'm gonna do the dash cam install, even though I don't have my other camera with me. Hopefully it's all good. They're doing their brakes on Max's car, and they just did the brakes on Aiden's car. They look absolutely mint. So we're gonna do the dash cam install of the, where is it? Oh, probably didn't need them. This one here, the Blackvue 720S on there. Anyway, let's do it. Right here, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this right here, which is the power cord. This is going to go straight into the cigarette lighter. I'm going to hardwire this later on, but yeah, we're just going to wire that. I've actually done a hole already for a couple of other little switches I have down the bottom there. I don't know whether you guys can see them. I've already done a hole down there, so it's just going to route down and then through here, up underneath the dash, up here, and then I'll put it up through here, around the front here, and then up, and then just have it sitting down there. So let's get to work on that. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think it's going to fit through there. Oh great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a small hole down underneath here. You can see where all my wires already go, and then they come out down the bottom here and sort of feed under there. So I'm going to get another hole drilled in just about there. I'm just waiting for the drill to charge, and then we'll do that. So what we'll do right now is we'll install the camera up underneath here. And with the FGs, it's so weird because you can't actually mount it all the way up the top because of this stupid, you know, sun visor thingy. So I'm going to mount it really, like, quite below that. Hopefully I don't see it while I'm driving, but yeah, because I really don't want to be able to see it. And it's actually a really big camera. If you guys could see that, it's actually a huge camera that's sitting there. Alrighty, so I've just mounted the camera as close as I could, so the camera is pointing towards the center, and then I have this bit here, which mounts up over to the side, and I've sort of put it half on the sun visor sort of thing. And the good thing is I can just see it's there. Yeah, it's still quite a big camera, but that's because it has the GPS and everything in it basically. But yeah, when I'm actually seeing this is my eye level here, and you just sort of off to the side there, which is nice. I thought it was going to be down here in my way, but that's really nice how it just sits there, and it doesn't hit, as you can see also, it doesn't hit the sun visor at all, so it won't make any rattling noises. So anyway, what we're going to do still while we're waiting for the drill to charge is we'll run whichever wire it needs. This one here, we'll run this wire all the way from the front to the back, which then we will mount this little camera. Also make sure that your windows are clean, otherwise you'll start seeing greasy, dirty marks behind the actual lens, behind the camera, where it mounts itself through the glass. It looks really bad, so just make sure that you clean the glass properly, and make sure that you don't get any fingerprints or anything on this, otherwise it will just make it stand out in the sun, especially if you have a nice sort of clean, nice car. So the good thing about the FG Falcon is it has this little bit in the middle here, kind of like signifies that is the middle of the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to peel off the backing on the camera itself. It looks like it's going to be annoying as hell. It is that really sticky 3M tape, so hopefully it'll stay on there for ages. Rightio, I'll find the actual way it mounts up, and then we'll put it up as high as we possibly can so you can barely see it, and as high in the middle as you possibly can. So we reckon we'll stick it right about there. Alright, so now I'm going to grab this wire and I'm going to run it all the way around the outside, and luckily we have this trim removal tool that also comes in with the case as well, that one there, so we'll be able to do all that. We're going to run the wire all the way around the outside of the hood lining, which I'm going to get redone in a couple of days hopefully, and route it all the way to the back camera. Alright, so what I'm going to attempt to do now is actually get this piece off here, so that way I can drill through here. That way I can feed my wire through that, go under there, and then back up and into the dash cam. So right now I'm just going to try and feed it up nice and high, and that way you won't be able to see it when the when all the panels are back on it. And also try make it so it doesn't touch any moving parts whatsoever. So luckily for me I have a little neon strip right here, which that way I know that there's going to be no moving parts there. So I'm going to just route it above the neon and sort of wrap it around. Then I'll go up and over the fuse box, and I have this little, don't even know what that is on there for, but we're going to route it through that. Like that. You won't even be able to see it. So just before you end up plugging this wire in and actually closing this little cover on here, you have to find your Blackvue SD card that came in your camera. So mine actually is a 16GB version. You can use anything from a 16 to I think 128 gig, possibly even bigger, I'm not quite sure. But that just goes straight into the side of the camera right here. And then you close this little door up, and then you plug in your DC power. And there you go. So as you can see, it has a really nice sort of sleek line to it. You don't see any, oh, there's only two little cords that come down there, won't even notice that. This is where I sit at the moment while I'm driving. You can see it's just up there in the corner. So once again guys, I apologize for my voice. I'm super sick at the moment, but I wanted to get this video up for you guys. Also, I don't have my G7X yet. Sarah still has it up on the coast, and I don't think I'm seeing her this weekend because we are both very sick, and fuel prices at the moment have absolutely skyrocketed, so it's going to cost me like 40 bucks just to drive an hour up the coast. So we decided that this weekend we'd probably just let it go, and then that way, you know, I can come see you next weekend, and that way I can get my camera back. But for now, for the next week, it will still be all recorded on my GoPro and also on my 60D. But yeah, hopefully very soon better quality videos will be coming, so stay tuned. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to turn on the accessories on the car, and we're going to set this camera up. So I'm just going to click it once over, and that gives the camera power. Yes,
initializing SD card.
Oh my god, it's
Please
talking to me.
do not disconnect the power.
Alright, it's talking to me.
Restarting.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to connect it to our Wi-Fi and our phone. So this should be pretty simple. How to connect this to the... Right, tell him... Alright, so it's recording now, so just in case Max is, you know, decides to crash into me, then we're recording right now. Sweet. Alright, so now we have the app installed right here, and I've also connected it to the Wi-Fi that the camera gives off. Alright, so now what we're going to do, I have no idea how to do any of this, so... Alright, so first we'll set up the time and everything, and then we are GMT minus 10. Oh no, we're GMT plus 10. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go back, video resolution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run this on the standard ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the full HD 30 front and 30 back. That way I can have, you know, the most video recording possible on the smaller card. I'm just going to leave the brightness settings the same. Alrighty. So normal recording, automatic park mode. Yeah, I'm just going to leave all of this basically the same. Speed unit I'm going to leave as kilometers an hour. Alrighty. And I'm also going to set this video's segment length to about 3 minutes time. What are the... Please back up all important recordings. Cool. So I'm going to set that to 3 minutes. So Aiden and Max just sorted out all of their brakes. I believe Aiden upgraded to a T3 rotor, DBA T3. And it looks so nice behind that rim there too. And then Max ended up upgrading to a T2 rotor. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I'm sick. I promise you I'm getting better very soon. So the whole video was probably going to be really boring and really monotone. But I'm going to grab some footage of the dash cam right now so you guys can see how it looks. It has beautiful quality, full HD at 30 frames a second, so hopefully it will look really good. Anyway, if I end up getting it off the camera, I'll chuck it in the video right now. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. We'll probably end it with Max and Aiden trying to drift on the setup tonight. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a head cam of the drift setup and stuff I have. I know it's like really cheaped out, you know, the setup, but hopefully it looks really good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section down below what you guys think. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, peace out.